Welcome to Car Comparers. Today we'll be comparing the Innova Crysta with the Fortuner. Space and comfort. The Fortuner is disappointingly cramped inside the cabin given its humongous size. The middle row seats are quite small and lacking in under-thigh support. It gets pretty tight with 3 passengers on board the middle row of the Fortuner. Third row seating is only fit for small children, and with all the seats up, the Fortuner has 200 liters of boot space, which is 50% lesser than the Crysta's 300-liter boot volume. Crysta's seats are also far more spacious and supportive than the Fortuner's, and the third row, which was already much better in the old Innova, has been improved further to make it genuinely useful for normal-sized adults. The quality of materials and the fit and finish inside the Crysta's cabin is a class above the Fortuner's rather dull and dated interiors. Handling and ride quality. You cannot expect much from the Fortuner in terms of dynamics. It is based on the rudimentary underpinnings of an 11-year-old pickup truck platform. It is freakishly tall and heavy, making it prone to copious amounts of body roll. To keep the body roll in check, engineers have had to stiffen up the suspension, resulting in a punishing ride quality. To make matters even worse, it has a vague, ponderous, and excessively light steering setup, making it a nightmare around the curves. Toyota has dutifully acknowledged these very limitations of the Hilux platform and put in maximum effort in sorting out the dynamics of the Crysta. The Fortuner may have higher ground clearance, but it's the Crysta which is far more comfortable over rough roads and potholes. The Crysta is also much more stable, precise, and even quite enjoyable around the turns. Reliability and after-sales service. Toyota's impeccable track record at durability and service support is what has made these two cars so popular in our country in the first place. With Toyota's expanding footprint, it will only get stronger in the coming years. Resale and cost of ownership. Both cars will continue to hold incredible residual value for years to come. The Crysta ZX manual works out to be 3.5 lakh rupees or 28% cheaper than the Fortuner 2.5 MT over an ownership period of 5 to 7 years. The Crysta ZX Automatic also turns out to be similarly cheaper than the Fortuner 2.5 AT. Which brings us to the verdict. The Innova Crysta is superior to the Fortuner in every aspect imaginable. Toyota Motor Corp has made a lot of progress over the past decade, which has resulted in perceptible improvements in all the attributes of the Innova Crysta. This has resulted in a car which is technically a lot superior to the Fortuner in terms of ride handling, refinement, and ergonomics. It is also a more practical, spacious, and comfortable car than the Fortuner. It has a multitude of extra features which are not even available as an option on the Fortuner, and yet is around 30% cheaper to own and run, making it far better value for money as well. Overall, the Crysta is indeed the crystal clear winner of this comparison.